Bill?
Two questions. The one is really for the county, and that is, my recollection is this is about the third time around for this developer. For some reason, it fell through the first two times, and I think there's been at least one exclusive negotiating agreement. Now you're considering another, and nobody else could even consider offering another proposal for this land if it's always tied up by the same group with an exclusive negotiating agreement. And I really would like to see you get feedback from the public about the whole idea of even having an exclusive negotiating agreement again with the developer or proposals that have twice fallen through. So that's my first comment. The second one is for the developer, and that is, I know this land out there well. I bicycle and hike it all the time. And when I look at this, I know that it's so filled with coast live oaks, huge areas of habitat. My estimate from the previous brochure that I had of yours was that up to 30,000, that's 30,000 coast live oaks could be removed. I don't see much difference between what I saw before and what you're doing now in terms of the coastal live oak impact. So my question for you, and maybe you can't answer it now, I don't know, it certainly will have to come up during the EIR, is what's your estimate on the total number of coastal live oaks that will have to be removed? Thank you.
You want to talk about the first part?
I'll answer the first question. I've only been up here since 2009. I had been in front of the California Coastal Commission with a project for a long time, which was a horse-related project. I'm very involved in the racing and horse industry, sit on the California Horse Council. I'm also in an elected position, which is the Thoroughbred Owners of California, which manages racing on owners' behalf on a state level. Knowing those things from being in front of the Coastal Commission, I had met Supervisor Potter, or Commissioner Potter at that time, and he had basically said, I've got a horse park up north we've been trying to get going forever. Would you come and take a look at it? After 13 years in front of the Coastal Commission, I assure you the last thing I was looking for was another project in a coastal area. When I got up here, I got to know the board of the horse park. I sat on the board, and I came up with a plan that would make this thing economically work in a whole different venue. Brought in partners that are all horse people, primarily horse people. 90% of them, of our group, made all their money in the horse business and are committed to this project because of the horse element. No one's doing development projects, and no one is spending their capital on projects right now that are not entitled. You can buy them anywhere and not go through any of this process. This one's being done for the love of the horse and the recreation part of it, but there are economic realities that you have to make these projects work. And as Bill, you had also commented, why isn't there an E&A process? It's pretty hard to find guys that prove to the county that they would spend $5 to $7 million just to go through a planning process in today's world, and our group has shown this. This is a different financial group and a different group that's putting it together to make our vision for part of the horse park and the old horse park's vision a reality.